How do you do? Sorry I'm holding you so close. I got my hands full. I got the battery to the phone under my arm, so I gotta hold you close. I apologize. Well, how do you do? Spent majority of the morning cleaning up inside the house, so couldn't, well, elected not to make much of a video out of that. Then I came out and hold on, okay, move that, okay. Then I came out and just got through looking over the rabbits, breeding a few, and I still have to do nest boxes. But I thought while there's light, I would transfer over these manure bins. And I came out just a second ago before I came to get the phone. Ooh, look at that. But it reminded me, I was telling you why it's my favorite part. See that? Everybody's like, ew. Composting worms, red wigglers, they're commonly called. But they're all over the place. If every time I move something, or I actually brought them here. I was raising them in Gerber and worm towers and things. You can raise them in little tubs or whatever, and give them your vegetable scraps, and they'll make look at this. Oh my goodness, would you look at this? Worms in and everything. This is just decomposed worm poop, but look at that for the soil. It is the best. My goodness. And also the black soldier fly larvae, which are a big maggot, they help do it too. So absolutely my favorite part of the rabbits. And if I want to go fishing, you know, for those bluegill and stuff, you want your worms a little bit bigger than that. That's going to be kind of hard to put on a good size hook, the size hooks I use. But for little bluegill, take the kids fishing. You got all the bait you'll ever need. So you could tell all around here where they've been active, even like down here on the ground, right here. You can see. Sorry, you can see this. All this has just been, look at that, worms all in it. They just work the soil everywhere. This is just powdery fine. Look at it, like coffee grounds. And it's come out of this bin here. So what I'm gonna do is turn it over, right? Let's see here. Sorry, it's kind of muddy. I guess I just have to clean my tripod. Don't bring it out if you ain't ready. Okay. Make sure it's not gonna, yeah, do that. It wants to do that. There we go. Better? No. No. A little better. Okay. Terribly sorry about that, but all right. Boom. So what I do is, I'm probably gonna start there, move it into that one. All of these are pretty much done, but oh, look at that! My goodness. Oh, look at that. It just rains, so they kind of, you know, they go where it's most comfortable for them. Like, so when you put fresh manure in there with all the urine and everything, they don't like just run to it. They wait for it to, you know, kind of cool down and start to decompose, and then they go and do their job. But you could take just a small glob like that and put it in a pile, put it in your leaf pile, and they'll decompose your leaves too, and you'll get You know, looking just like this. Broken down, turn it into soil. I love it. I do. That makes me happy. Never fails. Because I'm a simple kind of guy. Oh my goodness. Feels like I buried a brick down there. Okay, there we go. This is, because I did. Block of wood. Okay. Come on. It's a medicinal type of plant. I'm experimenting and growing for the rabbits. Didn't really mean for it to take off there. This is a huckleberry, which is just spreading like crazy around the garden. Blackwood over there, for sure. Gotta feed the chickens real fast. Hey, don't say, hey, hey. Okay, sorry about that. So, yes, this is a pretty amazing amount of vermicompost too. This is not a small amount. I'll tell you that. This can Oh man, would you look at this? So I got to get some pictures so that I can post this. Yeah. Okay, do. Yeah. Oh, it's this phone. Oh. I don't know why this phone, it lets me magnify. I could start with two different views. Maybe it's on the straightforward view. Maybe. Let me start this over. Okay, I'm just gonna get a shovelful, show you what's in there. Don't want to stick, all right, let me put that right here. Right. There you have it. So that's $25 a bucket coming from these beans. All right. So we go to yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna get a shovelful, show you what's in there. You don't want the stick, do that. All right, let me put that right here. Right. There you have it. So that's $25 a bucket coming from these beans. All right. Okay. All right. Do that in a second. Let's get through it. It's getting dark too, huh? Well, that's what I want to show you. It's going to disturb the worms to move this over, but I need the room. This one is the most composted, and once it's like fully composted, like this stuff here. Oh man! And I did put some potting soil in there actually in this one. There's no potting soil in this. I tried to plant in this one. That one's, I'll go on top. Yeah, I sure did. Well, that's kind of soily. I see. Yes, I see. Get this. Look at this. Tons of red wigglers. Need to do another video, huh? Yep. Well, it says I can only put in one video. Do another one. Okay. One more video. Okay. So I just did a video for the marketplace for that one, but I went to start turning this one into this one, and I'm just going to use these to top off this one and probably refill this one. It doesn't really need to be turned, but I figure it'll be good, just in case there's something in there that, you know, didn't get composted very well. But anyway, so I was doing the video to show you this. Yeah, this one still does need a little bit of, I can smell it. So the turn's gonna be good. But if you want to supercharge or get started on your red wigglers, you know, a bucket full of this definitely would help you. All right. Okay. Yeah, I can smell in here that it's like not quite all the way processed. So this turning process I'm about to do right now is going to do wonders for it. It's just giving the worms a chance to get at places that they, you know, they haven't really got to. Should have wore some gloves. Kind of soggy. Okay. Whew. Would have been nice if I did this before it rained. Now it's wet. But wet is better too, because the worms are more comfortable. If it gets dry, the worms will kind of leave. Go underneath pots or wood or wherever they feel more comfortable. So, I'd rather have it a little wet than dry. All right. Awesome stuff. Awesome. a little labor intensive, but to me, it's well worth it. This is like steroids for the garden. Good steroids, though. Big time. Woo! Top this one off on top. Roots or street? Weird, I knew that. Okay. And the only reason why I am putting a shovel to it is because I need some space. I could just do this one and come around and just put one in here. I could. But this one needed it, actually. Yeah. That's why there's a lot of worms in there, because they're still working. Still working the soil, so this little turn help aerate it, move the stuff around, like I said, give them a chance to finish processing it. During the summertime, they've got those fly larvae in there helping them. I don't know if they really appreciate the company. The winter time, it's pretty much all their show. Got some rice holes right here from yeah, this is just see, some rice holes that they obviously have like no interest in processing, so it's good to distribute that, and they will eventually process it, but not in clumps like that because they obviously don't like it. And it was at the bottom too. That could be it too. But yeah, so that kind of illustrates why I'm turning it. Stuff in there that they just haven't got to yet. Want to be careful because I've got a plastic. Yeah, there's the plastic. Plastic on the bottom. I don't want to tear it. It's a minor barrier for burrowing critters. Not the best barrier, but it's something. Okay. One. That's much better. Better than that one. Much better. This one's about done. What I should be doing with this really good stuff is going straight into a feed bag for myself. I would have a feed bag full of it, ready to go. I can just seal it and take it to wherever I think I'm going to use it, or whatever. Not double work it. And when it's nice and fluffy like that and breaks apart, there's hardly any worms in there. They're done with it. There's little babies kind of, you know, polishing it off, but that's it. And if I turn on the lights, I'll go look and see if I can find some. But the best indicator of a healthy redworm system is the eggs. You'll find the eggs in the soil. Let's see if I can find some. Probably buried them. They would be like where they're congregated, not where they're real sporadic. Let's see. And most of these aren't even breeding size, to tell you the truth. You need to get a little bit bigger before they start breeding. These are all just babies. Okay. That little dot, that little globe right there, that's a redworm egg. Picture really not. If I get out the way, want some light in. Yeah, I'm the best. Anyway, okay, move this. You don't want to. Okay, that. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, Dulce. A little busy. Okay. Come on. There it is. That's a little better. Well, that neon little globe right there. It's kind of clear, but it's yellow. That picture's not doing it justice, but so it's real clear. And eventually, these are small ones because they're small worms laying eggs. But they're usually about double that size, and each one will have 1 to 3 or 4 at best worms in it, and they hatch when they're ready. What'll happen is it'll stop being clear. They'll get a little darker and harder, and when the worms are ready to come out, they hatch. So that's what the redworms do. They find something they need to decompose. Once they're in an environment where they're like, oh, this is, you know, this is where we have food to eat, you know, stuff to decompose, then they'll start mating. They kind of link together around that band, you know, with the worms have that band right below the head part. They'll link together on that. They'll look like kind of, and it kind of like latch on to each other from there. But they kind of latch on, and that's how you know you have a real healthy system, because you'll pull back your cardboard or whatever you have covering your bin, and you'll see the worms actually breeding. So you're like, yeah, keep doing what you're doing at that point. Don't change your feeding schedule. Try and keep the moisture. Try and keep it pretty much the same. Yeah, you have to add stuff from time to time if you have to, Some tips are to, when you add your foodstuffs, to move it. Don't just keep piling it on the same spot. Make them, move around to it. That way it's just not all, because it could kind of go septic-ish, right? And then they'll leave. And if there's nowhere else for them to go, they'll evacuate the premises. They pack their bags when they don't like what's going on. They get out of there. So worm charming champion. Okay, so, but for this one, I think I'm going to save my time and energy on that and just get that bagged up, and I need to use some of those feed bags anyway. Well, I can cut this video a little short then. Thank you for watching. I can say I got a lot done inside. As far as my organization, I'm like that close. I have a little bit of a spot to start exercising in. That's really what spurred me on. I was like, I really need to be exercising. So I have the space. It might be on. We'll start with some 300s, build up the 500s, some 750s, and then we're gonna do some thousands. Okay? Yeah, boy. So, yeah. Take care. See you later.